Well, you know our first guest from her spot-on impressions during her run on Saturday Night Live. You can hear her voice on TV shows like Rock, Paper, Scissors, Max and the Midnights, and Primos. And her hilarious song, Life is Better in Spanish, is streaming now.
Me despertó con una alarma.
I wake up with an alarm.
Como avena sola todas las mañanas.
I eat plain oatmeal every morning. The show this morning.
We welcome back to AM Northwest actress, author, and comedian Melissa Villaseñor. You were saying you look so great in that video.
I know, and I apologize for looking this for Helen. How rude.
That's a fun song.
Oh, it's my favorite to share at shows. Yeah, and that band Wolves of Glendale, they're the best.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How did you even come up with that? Was it just...
Well, I've been, taking Spanish lessons the past 2 years. So ever since I left SNL, I've been in classes. I've just been wanting to learn, expand my mind, do things I've always wanted to. So, yeah, and I realized as, I've been speaking with my grandma in Spanish and my parents, and I realized when I talk about my life in Spanish, I'm like, wow, it sounds so hot, Like when I say, en el fin de semana yo fui al parque con mi perrita. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's like over the weekend I went to the park with my dog. It's like not that hot. So I had that idea, and I was trying to figure it out on my own, and then I did these shows with this great band called Wolves of Glendale in LA. We've been on the same lineups. And I was like, they could probably help me. And they became good friends of mine. I went on tour with them not too long ago.
Wow.
And we were jamming one night, and I was like, I want to write a song about how my life sounds better in Spanish. And they really helped nail the joke of it.
Oh, that's
great.
great.
And they put the music, they're so talented.
Yeah.
And I'm just so inspired to do more musical comedy in my shows.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part of my show.
Well, it was just so funny. Oh,
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
Thanks.
Okay, so you mentioned you're taking lessons. You also are
Yes.
taking piano lessons?
Piano, yes.
How did that go? Because I saw that you got a certificate.
I had a piano recital 2 weeks ago.
Piano recital.
I am 37-year-old with a bunch of 12-year-olds, which is hilarious. My parents went. I think my dad took that photo. So it's really fun to learn something later in life, and I like sharing this at my shows and everything to inspire other people to learn anything they want.
Well, anytime you do something outside the box you don't normally do, it is inspiring, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, because then it gives you all sorts of stuff for your comedy shows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to do more music and play instruments on stage.
Yeah.
It's so much more fun.
I also saw that you did a marathon. Had you done a marathon before?
Never. And I always wanted to do it was a half.
Okay, gotcha.
Not the full. But
I think that's still impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it, as the year comes to an end, I'm like, I did some pretty cool stuff this year.
Yeah. Did you train for that half marathon?
I did. Yeah, and starting in June, I had a trainer through my friend Alexi Papa. She was an Olympic runner.
Oh,
she connected me to her friend that trained me. She sent me the schedule. Every day I would see it in my email. Today you're supposed to do 5 miles. Tomorrow cycling, Yeah. And so I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved
Did you make friends along the way? Did you?
On the run? No, but I ran with my 2 good friends who are also from LA, and we did, it was pretty funny.
You, in your Instagram, you give a lot of love to your abuelita, your grandmother, and it's so sweet.
Thanks.
She really inspired you, didn't she? I mean,
yeah, she's no longer with us, but she, lived till 105.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think she was 104 there in that video. But yeah.
In this video, I want to tell our viewers, her phone goes off, her cell phone goes off, right?
Which my mom is calling because I love the sound of it. It's like ding, 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 ding. And she's like an old folk song. I'm like, that's such a funny ringtone. If an emergency happens, you hear ding, 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 ding. So I was dancing to the beat, and she kept going. She had such a cute voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of my favorite videos.
It's really cute. It's adorable.
Thanks.
Speaking of voices, you do a ton of voice work, and you've been doing it, I've got to believe, since you were a kid.
Oh yeah. When I was 12, I realized I could do mimicry. I can imitate singers and voices, and I loved making people laugh with them, and so getting to do cartoons is it was a
It's
dream
like
come
perfect.
true.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. It makes me happy too, because sometimes I'm a pretty mellow. You could feel I'm kind of a mellow person, but when I go into the voiceover booth and do a voice like "Get the peanuts," then I'm like, oh, this is so funny. It wakes me up and makes me happy.
Yeah. Now, how'd you
So-
come up with a voice for a pencil?
Pencil for rock, paper, scissors. They actually just wanted my voice a little heightened version, but yeah, she's super smart and she lives down the hall from Rock, Paper, Scissors, which Rock is voiced by Ron Funches, who's another great comic.
Yeah, he's been on our show several times.
And yeah, so it's super fun to. Yeah, sometimes cartoons are like, we're good with your voice. You
Just
can
the way
just
it
the way
is.
it is.
Yeah, that's funny.
So it's so nice when that happens, and I don't, but oh yeah, there's so many. It is so fun.
Yeah. And
It's
then
so
Max in the
fun.
Midnights.
Max and Midnights, I play Millie, and she has lice, and
I'm sorry,
She,
what?
she has lice.
Oh,
yeah, she lets
okay.
people. She lets them know, and she likes danger. She likes spooky things.
Oh.
Compared to the other kids, they get a
Yeah.
little nervous, and I'm just like, wow, that's pretty cool. And they like that for Millie. So. Yeah, there's just
Your
so
life is really
cute.
good right now,
It's
isn't it?
yeah, life is good. Life is
Right?
good in English too.
Yeah. Well, in
Yeah.
English, you do take your dog to the park.
I do.
Yeah.
I sure do.
And that Penny is your dog's name.
Penny,
right?
yes, Penny's my sweet.
She's a sweetheart.
Oh,
She looks
she's
like an
so
adorable
sweet, and then
baby.
she could look so worried with her little face. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, she's the best. Look at
Look
her.
at that
We were camping
face.
one time. Oh.
And how old is Penny?
She's actually, I think she's 6 now.
Oh, wow.
I know.
You're getting up there.
getting-
She's not quite a senior dog, is she?
I
Is that
don't
considered a
know.
senior dog?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's doing good.
And then you have a kitty,
Yes, don't forget
Well,
the cat. Yeah,
Ella.
I know.
Yeah.
Ella.
And
she's
I'll never forget that
beautiful.
name. I have a
Look
cat
at her.
named Ella as well. Now, she looks like a kitten, but she's not.
She's like 16.
Wow.
And you know what? I think she has some Hollywood secrets she's not telling me. Or she goes through my skincare stuff late at night, Because I'm like, how do you look so
She
good?
looks really young.
And even my fans are like, no way.
Yeah.
She's hot. I'm like, I don't know what she's doing. I got to find out. So I
What
stay
kind
hot
of
and
personality
young.
does she have?
Ella is like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's her voice I give her, because I'll do a voice,
Yeah.
I'll do voices, and she's just looking at me and, ew. They're so judgmental. You can see her.
Oh my gosh, cats
Yeah,
are
and
really
and in that
judgmental.
photo, that's my gaming setup.
Yeah.
So I think she was really staring at me like, what are you doing with your life? Because sometimes I Twitch stream on Mondays.
Yeah.
I'll play video games, or it's cute. I mean, and then sometimes I'll do my art, and I'll
Yeah.
have one camera on me and one on my hand on the paper.
Yeah.
And it's just a cute.
Tell me about your art. You have a coloring book now. even.
Yes,
That's
it's,
so awesome.
Yeah, it's 25 original drawings of mine that are in a coloring book, and you could add your color, let your
Look at
colors
that.
shine. That's what I call it. It's available on my store.
You have a store and you have T-shirts there with your
T-shirts,
art on it.
prints,
Yeah.
stickers, greeting cards.
Look out all these things you do. It's kind of incredible.
It is incredible, and I'm so grateful I could explore different areas of
Right.
art that feel cathartic for me,
Right.
and I love it. I
So
love it.
growing up, your family must have been very supportive. I mean, they clearly laughed at your jokes.
No, they later in life, yes.
Oh.
Once I started making the money from the shows. But when I first started comedy, my parents were like, "Oh, I hope this doesn't. I hope she
no.
goes to school and stuff." Yeah, and no one in my family's from the entertainment business. So
Really?
yeah.
Well, like
Yeah.
I saw a video of you. I don't know if you're in a van or something. You're outside some kind of wacky store, and you start doing the voice of the sign, like it was like a beaver or something.
Oh, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, yeah,
Yeah,
and
those
you
are
start-
all over the South and stuff. There's
Okay.
it had a little tooth, a little beaver.
Yeah.
And I was staring at it. I was with the Wolves of Glendale on their tour. And we
okay.
were in the bus, and I was like, I think I could see the theme song for this place. It'd be like, "'Cause it's a good time at Buc-ee's. Come on down to Buc-ee's. Oh, Buc-ee's."
Now, see, you cannot tell me that you didn't do that as a kid. Just
Oh, no,
kind
I
of-
think I did. I think
Yeah.
I added voices to my Beanie Babies and
Yeah,
everything. Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so that's so funny.
And I was I tagged Buc-ee's because I was like, if you guys need me for a little theme song, let me know.
Smart. Oh, that's
Melissa's
very smart.
available.
So tell me about your mom and how she feels about your comedy.
Oh, they love it.
Right?
My parents love it. They go to the comedy club. Like, they're so supportive. They're the best. She's beautiful. My
She
mom
is beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look just like her.
Thank you.
You do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I always joke and say my right side of my face is like my dad, and then my mom is the left. The left side's a little prettier.
Now, who told you had a left side or right?
You know what? Through the entertainment, the photographers, they can see the side that looks better, and I noticed through all the years they only like this side. It's just how it is.
That's funny.
But no, I love it. I love this side too. Can give him more love.
Use that secret from Ella. Use that secret from Ella.
Oh, this put me in such a good mood. Thanks, Ellen. Thank you.
Okay, we want to tell everyone you are at Helium tonight and tomorrow. Two shows each. So we're going to put all that information on our website at katu.com. Thank you so much, Melissa.
So
Great
much,
to see you again.
And happy holidays
Happy
to you
holidays.
and to you as well.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.